Let's rewind a little bit back to Thursday Night Football, where the Detroit Lions made a massive statement on the national stage yet again, beating the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field, just like they did last year in the regular season finale. This wasn't just beating the Green Bay Packers, where they squeaked out against Aaron Rodgers last year. They dominated the Packers. Even though Jared Goff threw an early interception, the defense held tough, forced the early field goal, and then just wreaked havoc on the Packers and really made Jordan Love overthink things, forced the ball, and it generated turnovers, which they immediately cashed in. And honestly, this game felt like it was over by halftime. It was 27-3. Detroit is having all the momentum, and very big shout out to the fan base for traveling. I mean, we saw them take over, maybe not take over, but have a significant presence at Arrowhead. We saw that at Lambeau Field, and very impressive to see that this fan base is getting energized. We haven't seen the Detroit Lions play this well in so long, and this brand of the Detroit Lions is different. They are physical, they are tough, and honestly even a little gimmicky too, but in the best way possible. We're seeing this physicality brought in by the offensive line. They are paving lanes for David Montgomery, who missed a couple games but is back, and he was extremely physical. I mean, they just stuck with the run, kept running it down, wearing out the Packers defense, and not a lot of yards per carry, but just the amount of carries he got, which was about 28, went over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, and replicating what he did in that season opener against the Kansas City Chiefs. And if they can lean on that running game between Montgomery and even Jahmyr Gibbs, who, yes, he'll get some reps for fantasy owners out there. I know it's not looking good right now, but I know that Ben Johnson, their offensive coordinator, will integrate him slowly but surely and get more reps later this year. And going back to Detroit, we talked about their physicality, and I was confused in the offseason when they let go of Jamal Williams, but I think what happens is that he played so well and he was just too much for their budget. They just used those dollars for David Montgomery, who is trying to find his way back after falling out of the rotation in Chicago. Coupling that in with Jahmyr Gibbs, it's a nice backfield to go along with this offensive line. This new branded Detroit team is looking very good. We talked about their weapons with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Sam Laporta is continuing to bud into a nice young tight end. Josh Reynolds, pretty solid day, and we're still waiting on Jameson Williams to come back from suspension, who was actually reduced after week 4, so he will be coming back sooner than expected. That's great for the Detroit offense.